Hi everybody, this is Logan, your mom on a mission at Mind Over Mana. I wanted to do a video recording today about a topic that's been on my mind a lot, about the walking wounded. And this is all about relationships. The relationship you have with yourself and the relationships that you have with other people really defined who we are as people. When we're born, we get here pretty pristine. We haven't had any of our emotional fallouts. Nothing's happened yet to us. We're this amazing, beautiful blank slate, and then life happens. My son and I went to go see Inside Out, which is a beautiful movie. I admit I cried at the end of it. It was really lovely and touching. And it was a great time for my son and I to connect and talk about emotions and talk about, stuff he's going through because he's almost 10, the same age as the little girl in the film. And it brought back a lot of memories of how I've gone through my life and things that have happened to me and the emotional spectrum of me as a human being. And of course we all go through this, we all experience this. It's no man is an island, as they say. It's impossible to get through life without having some type of an emotional interaction with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, with your lovers and your partners. It's just absolutely impossible to come out of it unscathed, if you will. So the concept of the walking wounded is how you enter into somebody's life. Because here's the thing, every time you meet somebody, whether it's a chance meeting, whether it's an introduction, whether it's brief or whether it's long, it could be years, it could be months, it could be days, you're walking into the box of who they are, right? We're all a box. And I have my box of emotions and feelings and experiences, and you have yours. But every time you show up in somebody's life, you're literally walking through the door of their box. You're putting yourself into their life for whatever that time period is. But sometimes we don't always show up in the best of ways, because it's kind of like going to war. You've got your pack on full of everything that you need to survive, right? Your life, your baggage, as we say, especially when you're over 35. And then you've got all of these wounds on you because you've been through the trenches. You've been through it all. You've gone through the emotional turmoil of growing up in family. And some of us have amazing families and some of us don't. And we wear those wounds with us. But the difference between walking into that box that is someone's life, walking through the door into the room of who they are, and trust me, this room has so much potentiality. But a lot of times we don't see that because we're covered in all of these wounds. Every relationship we've ever had, every slight, every negative experience, every positive one too, but mostly the negative ones, because as human beings, we seem to love to thrive on the drama and the negativity. I'm sure your Facebook feeds will show you that. Everybody loves to jump on board when things are negative. So trying to shift that and trying to take a look at who you are when you walk into someone's life is critically, critically important. Because do you want to walk in as the walking wounded? Do you want to push your way through that door with your pack heavy, loaded down with every negative experience that you've had, literally dripping with the wounds of what you've been through? Imagine this beautiful, pristine, white room of possibilities that you're walking into, which is somebody's life. Beautiful white carpet, there's a breeze blowing, there's sunlight coming through the curtains, and you walk in with your muddy boots, dripping, covered in blood and cuts and everything you've ever been through, hoping, praying that this person's going to accept you, but not realizing that you haven't done your own healing. So here's the thing. You have to heal that stuff. Now, yes, there's unconditional love, and we always want people to love us unconditionally through everything that we've been through. But we also have to take full responsibility for our own emotional well-being and also our own safety and the safety of the people that we're interacting with. So if you walk in literally unhealed, broken by what life has given you, but still there's a little bit of hope because you walked into that room. There's still a little bit of hope in your heart that maybe there's somebody out there that will accept you for who you are. Yes, there is, but you also have to do the work. Because as hurt as we all can be, the potential for healing is vast. And we want to show up that way for the people in our lives. And let me tell you, if you walk into somebody's room like that and they run to you because they're so excited that you're that damaged, they want to heal you and fix you, I would back out of that room as quickly as possible. Because here's the thing, there are professionals that deal with helping people to heal emotionally. Your partner is not that person. Your family shouldn't even be those people because that's not their job. They're not equipped to handle the depth of those wounds and the healing that is required. And there are a lot of modalities out there that you could choose. You could use talk therapy, you could use EFT. There's many out there. Choose the one that works for you so that when you walk into that room, you're literally not dripping with blood and pain and the sorrow of what you've experienced. You're showing up as healed and as whole as you can possibly be based on what you've gone through in the past, because the past is truly the past. You cannot fix it, you cannot change it. And also, walking in and not expecting a pity party. I threw a pity party for myself recently, and I'm going to do another blog post about that or a video about that because it was very enlightening and it was very interesting. And let me tell you, parties are fabulous. Pity parties, not so much. But now imagine you're walking into this room of possibilities and there's somebody there. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be a boss, it could be a coworker, someone that you have to work with on a regular basis, someone who you show up for, and in some type of a partnership. You want to be as whole as possible when this happens. It's okay to have scars. Scars are fine. We've all been through stuff. It is inevitable. And the difference between walking in and expecting someone to patch all of those hurts up and fix you and keep it all together so it doesn't all bleed out, that's very different than showing up healed as possible so that someone can say, I see your scars. I understand what you've been through. You've shared that with me. I understand that you've had a horrible boss, a bad relationship, a divorce, a loss of a child. I understand that. It's part of the human condition. And I might actually still be able to hold you and massage those scars. But it's still contained, it's healed, it's not getting muck all over this beautiful environment, so that when you do interact with the people in your life that care about you and you have to deal with, they can actually hold space with you. They don't have to worry about what they're stepping in, what they're touching, any, shrapnel that's still around. They can have the opportunity to meet you on a really healthy plane and vice versa. And trust me, it's inevitable as soon as you get over 35 that the walking wounded become more and more prevalent, that even you, become more and more wounded because you want to experience life. You want to get out there. You want to get hurt because that's the risk of opening yourself up to the people in your lives. And yes, sometimes it is devastating and sometimes it hurts so bad, but on the flip side of it, when you find your tribe, when you find the people that embrace you and love you for all the quirkiness and weirdness and amazingness of who you are, because there's nobody like you, absolutely nobody like you. When you find those people or that partner or that environment that you can thrive and grow, regardless of the past, where your scars can be recognized and embraced and they can say, that's okay, these are my scars too. I've been through it, I see it, but now let's get on to the good stuff. Let's get on to the fun. Let's get on to the joy. And yeah, when we all fall down, we'll be there for each other. We'll pick each other up, but it's not the end. So I encourage you to take a look at how you walk into someone's life, whether it's a short period of time or a long period of time. Are you showing up as the walking wounded, covered and bleeding and full of pain? Or are you working on healing yourself so that when you show up, you're someone that someone actually wants to be close to, wants to touch, wants to communicate with, instead of going, ooh, no, not now. Yeah, I'm busy, I'm in a relationship, I'm whatever it is, any excuse to run away. So, I'm Logan. I'm your mom on a mission at Mind Over Mana. And I hope this video has helped you maybe take a look at where you are in your life, where you want to be, and what you truly want to get out of life. And as I say, it's all pop. It's all part of the process. Life is an ongoing process. Your physical and your emotional health are just part of a process, part of a journey. And the goal is to make that journey as beautiful as possible. So I hope you have a wonderful day. It is Pride. Happy Pride for all of you that celebrate. And yay to love. Yay to acceptance. Yay to unity and equality. And I love you all. Thank you so much for your time. And have a fantastic day.